your entire family. It's very important. So maybe you were you was maybe you which can not only also but also in such a situation, some environmentally friendly water purification equipment developed to address such issues has emerged, such as pre-filters and scale inhibitors. It was invented to solve such problems.
Okay, when it comes to the water filter, we brisk spring have different types of filter helping to remove suspended solids, corrosive impurities, and other impurities in water.
For many people, pre-filters and the water destillators may not be very familiar concepts. You may wonder what are the working principles of the pre-filter and the water distillator. So in this case,
Hello,
Rina,
friend.
can you do me a favor and give us a brief introduction to the working principles of the pre-filter?
Of course, Frank. When you can you show me
yeah.
one of our sample? Yes, thank you. Now here, what I'm holding now is a pre-filter produced by our brisk spring factory, and the untreated water flows will come from the left inlet pipe, and impurities and suspended solids in the water can be intercepted through the filter screen. Yes, as you can see here, and the clean water then flows out the right outlet pipe. And the other thing is that the pore size of the filter mesh determines the size of particles it can intercept, including sand, rust, intersected eggs, etc. And these particles can have a negative impact to our human body, especially when they are in a large amount. So, using our brisk springs water filter can effectively prevent this awful situation.
Yes, of course. The cleaning and the replacement of the filter are also important issues to pay attention to. When using a water purifier, long pre-use time can lead to clogging and the biological pollution of the filter elements, affecting the water purification effect. So previously, it is recommended that the users regularly clean the pre-filter according to the instructions to ensure the normal use and the water purification effects of the water purifier. But but our pre-filter adopts integrated sewage treatments, patented technology like backwashing technology, which can effectively remove various impurities from the filter screen and can be cleaned without removing the pre-filter components, making the operation simple and more convenient. So you don't have to worry about the filter being contaminated again.
Yes, Frank is right. But at the same time, I need to add something to ensure the long-term effectiveness use. We recommend you clean the filter at least once a month before sewage. Remember, there is a reliable drainage system to take a certain amount of wastewater away.
Yes, definitely. And talking about this backwashing technology, so Rena, could you please do me a favor again and give us a brief introduction for a little
Yes.
bit?
Okay, Frank. You know that the backwashing technology in this such kind of spin down cement filtration system refers to the process of automatically cleaning the filter by reversing the flow of water. And this technology helps to remove accumulated sediment and debris from the filter, ensuring its optimal performance and preventing clogging. And When the backwashing process is initiated, the water flow is reversed, forcing the sediment trapped in the filter to be flushed out and discarded. This helps to maintain the filter's efficiency and prolong its lifespan. I think this is very important. Our brisk springs spring down sediment water filter are equipped with integrated backwashing technology, which enables automatic flushing and prevents clogging even after the extended use.
Yes, backwashing pre-filter has greatly improved in technology compared to the previous few products. The flashing design is reasonable with forward flash and reverse flash and wheel to thoroughly flush out impurities and prevent secondary pollution caused by accumulation of impurities.
Yes, like this pre-filter, and here are some material I like to introduce to you. First is the filter bottle. As you can see here, it's made of plastic, but what is special is that it is BPA free and it's milk grade, milk bottle grade. So that means it's very safe for everyone, not only for you but also for your babies. Yes, and it is special because it's also explosion proof. So after many thousands of tests in our lab, we designed and developed such kind of filter bottle to make sure it is it is explosion proof. And for some other types of the water filter we have produced, you can choose the brass nut, the brass head. Yes, this is also made of plastic, but you can choose the brass head. Yes, and for the other materials such as the filter mesh inside, as you can see here, it is made of stainless steel, and it's 316L stainless steel, which means it's rust proof. Thank you, friend. Yes, here is something I need to introduce to you about the material, especially the filter bottle. Yes, the raw material is imported from the US, which means we want to give you the optional choice for the filter bottle. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Rina, for such a long presentation. So before we finish the content of the pre-filter, we have some tips to give to friends who may use this product in the lab broadcast room. This product is specifically designed for indoor and dry environments, with strong emphasis on user experience and safety. We suggest that you avoid setting up any equipment that may generate heat sources nearby, and please note this product is only suitable for municipal tap water, and the temperature range should be between 1 and 2 and 40 degrees during installation. Please make sure to check whether the water flow direction marked on the valve body is consistent with the flow direction of the water pipe to ensure normal use and long-term operation. In short, we hope you enjoy the quality and the reliability that this product brings. So, okay, that's all about the pre-filter. Interested friends can leave a message in the comment section, and our colleagues will contact you as soon as possible. And next, we will introduce our super powerful water distiller. So maybe you are looking forward to.
Yes. Before that, we need to know one point, that is the fact. Also, the fact is that many industrials have been plagued by one problem, that is the water scale, right? And there has always been no relatively complete solution to finish it and to find the best solution. So, which is very annoying, right? For these factories, they require a large amount of water. The scaling and the corrosion are the major challenge in your production for your machines. So due to these issues, such as increased energy consumption, the corrosion, the impact on safety, operation, and environmental pollution caused by scaling, the direct losses caused by this annually in the water-related field are enormous. Yes.
So thank you, Rina, for another such long presentation. So firstly, in the petroleum industry of scaling in wellbore and the surface process pipelines during the oil field production is a difficult problem that troubles on-site management. Severe scaling can have a serious impact on some underground processes, even leading to shutdown of the injection and the production. Next are commerce and the industry. Scale is the most common type of scaling in industrial and commercial equipment, as most of these devices use water as the medium. Various elements such as calcium and magnesium, barium and strontium and silicon are dissolved in natural water, forming insoluble scale substances that deteriorate the heat transfer performance of the heating surface, increase energy consumption, and in severe cases may cause complete blockage or even explosion, which is very horrible. So I don't know if the audience in the live broadcast room has any relevant industrial practitioners. If so, you may be very familiar with the issues I just mentioned. So finally, is our household water supply. Scale undoubtedly poses a serious threat to the health of us and our families. So how should the people deal with the scale before this? Could you please do me a favor for the third time and give us a brief introduction, Rina?
Definitely. Frank, the corresponding processing methods for industrial use, commercial use, and even family use, the household use, or like the petroleum use. Yes, the traditional methods is such as the physical, chemical, and other biological. Among them, the physical cleaning is the simplest method, but it takes a very long time and cannot completely remove the scale. And we all know that the chemical cleaning can thoroughly remove scale, but at the same time, it can also cause the certain damage to our machine, right? To the surface of the equipment, so it is not the best solution.
Yes, of course, this is not the best solution. In the home cleaning methods, and we usually use methods such as vinegar and or lemon to remove acid and dissolve the scale. However, whether it is lemon or vinegar, it seems that they cannot completely dissolve the scale and sometimes accumulate some residues, causing damage to the equipment. I believe my friends in the lab broadcast room who have already formed a family will be very familiar with this kind of situation.
Yeah. So it seems that there is not a very perfect water descaler or water softener in the market, right? So either too slow, the efficiency is too slow, or not thorough enough to to prevent the water scale, or it's harmful to the machines and the environment. So the problem of scale not being quickly, thoroughly, and environmentally friendly has been troubling everyone. I think especially some of you have owned a factory. Yes.
Yes, fortunately, a relatively new product and technology called multi-alloy technology has been developed now. The water descaler I'm currently holding is a product that applies this kind of technology. The so-called multi-component alloy technology is to select a variety of metal elements with different electron activity, form a large number of insoluble and uniform microbattery system in the microstructure of anti-scaling alloys through unique alloy composition design and strict smelting preparation control. The solid liquid electronic interaction occurs in the complete contact process with the fluid so as to regulate the physical characteristics of the fluid, affect the nucleation and the growth process of the scaling crystal and change the adhesion and dispersion properties of the scaling. At the same time, after the anti-scaling alloy contacts with the water, the changes in the surface tension and other physical parameters will lead to the dissolution of the formed old scale, which is brilliant.
Yeah. And guys, as you see here, the water descaler in Frank's hand, the shape, it's a cylindrical shape, right, like this. And in addition to this one, we have other different models with slight differences in structure and appearance, which are used to to distinguish their main direction. Yes. Can you hold it, Frank?
Yeah, that's right. We have divided it into four major models, specifically for the petroleum industry, and industrial, commercial, and household scenarios. Different models have different specific ratios of electronegativity metal elements.
Yes, and our design department came up with four great names for these four water descalers. Yes, and they are respectively called 轩辕, 龙渊, 干将, and 莫邪. And the one Frank hold is Moye, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and these four names actually there are four famous words in ancient China, which are extremely powerful. So, guys, I think you can guess why we named our water descalers with the name of the four famous words. Yes, and if you have guessed it, you can just let me know in our comment area, and if you are right, we will have a surprise for you.
Here's a surprise for you. Just to leave a message in our comment section. As friends in the live streaming room, if you are also a manufacturer, you can also name your products based on the historical legends of your own country and tell the stories to your customers. In this way, it will give your customer a very mysterious and magical impression of your products. It will also add some cultural atmosphere to your products and your family, your company.
Yes, just as we know, the storytelling is one of the best way to marketing. Yes, to bring your customers closer to this product. So if guys you want to learn more about our product, the water descaler, and although our colleague John has introduced something to you before, yes, before us, we have another thing I want to share with you. such as the other characteristics of this 莫邪 type or the 干将 type or the one for the petroleum scenario. Yes. So I think there is something I want to share with you about the name of the water descaler.
Yes, also the models and the names vary. The main principles and the structure are still the same. The central water descaler consists of a pipe joint, a shell, and two sets of spoilers, and multiple sets of anti-scaling chips. The spoilers are arranged at the head and the middle positions. After the water enters the spoiler under the action of the water pressure, the spoiler automatically rotates, generating a rotated flow field. The rotating water flow impacts the chip set, maximizing the contact between the chip and the water, achieving the best effect. And the entire process is a physical process. So there is no other hardness you guys need to worry about. It's very, very convenient.
Yes. So guys, I think you might think, why haven't you heard of such a wonderful product before? And if you want to get a sample, I think before you have a question is that what about the development and the R&D story about this product? So Frank, could you tell us? Yes.
It's an honor for me to be here to representing the story of the Xiong. So Dr. Xiong Wei, not only has a profound theoretical knowledge, but also a rich practical experience. He has been engaged in the development and the research of diversified alloy materials and equipment in the field of water-related research for a long time. And his research project and on the diversified anti-scale and the anti-wax alloy materials has even received the first National Natural Science Foundation funding for such research. Over the past 16 years, Mr. Xiong Wei has been deeply involved in factories, oil fields, and frontline operations. He has accumulated a rich experience in research projects related to multiple alloy scale prevention and corrosion protection and their devices in the water-related field, and has participated in the research and the development of more than 10 related projects. With its rigorous academic attitude, exquisite professional skills, and innovative research ideas, it has won widespread praise from both academia and the industrial.
Yes, so you can know that it's really been a long time, over 16 years, from the origin of this product that is only an idea, and to this you can see the physical exist. Yes, so the hardship along the way of our Dr. Xiong can be imagined.
Yes, all right. That's what we're going to share with you guys today. I hope this can be helpful to you. And in addition to these two products, pre-filters and scale inhibitors, or also water descalers, we also have other water-related products such as water leakage detectors, reverse osmosis water dispensers, and the bathroom pipes. Due to time constraints, we are not going to introduce each of them one by one today. So if any friends are interested, please, you can just, like we just mentioned a couple times, you can just leave a message in our comment section, and our colleague Joe and the Joe will contact you as soon as possible.
Yes, just now Frank mentioned that we have other production lines such as the reverse osmosis water systems, the water dispenser, yes, the countertop water dispenser, and the water leak detector. Yes, our colleague Joe introduced it to you before, and here is a paper. Yes, that shows our exhibition show we participate in Las Vegas last month. Yes, in 18th from 18th of April to 19th of April, and here you can see some of the product. Yes, at that time we brought some many kinds of water filters and the reverse osmosis water systems. Yes, and the water leak detectors. And a good news is that many famous brands bought the sample right away at our booth, and now we are contacting with them. So, guys, as the largest manufacturer in East China, we Brisk Spring have a wide range of water purification systems lines, and we can provide you a good solution to the water purification the problems that you met. So if you have any question or if you want to know more about our factory, you can just leave a message in the comment area. Yes, and for our new friends in the YouTube live stream today, if you can give us likes, that would be great. And what's more, you can also subscribe us. Yes, subscribe our channel, and we will update you more information about the dynamics or other things for the water purification systems. Yes.
Okay.
So let's call it a day. Okay, Frank.
Okay, that concludes today. So thank you for your watching and your constant companionship. So I hope you guys have a good day. So see you next time. Bye bye.
Yeah. See you next time.
睡着了。刚才那个鱼